All right. It's Wednesday, April 22nd. It's 6 p.m. This is like I said, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to be coming to you live. Instagram, we're going to be talking. Why am I suddenly talking like a gangster? Is it because I have a thug cap on? I don't know. I'm outside. It's April 22nd. It is fucking cool out. Hey guys, John. Hey, thanks for joining, buddy. Andy, good to see you. Jess, thanks for joining. Just getting started. If you guys haven't missed anything, Mr. Wynn, good to see you soon. Maybe some gaming later tonight, hopefully, if I don't blow away. Anyway, guys, great to see you. And you're like, why are you outside? It's freezing. It's windy. Here's why. Because what I'm making today, well, can't really be done inside. Well, it can, but I probably shouldn't do it inside. Okay? And you're wondering, why is he wearing a lethal weapon? That's right. I'm carrying this. This is a dirk. This is a Scottish dagger. A Highlander would have worn it, not the Highlander, a Highlander, would have worn it into combat. He would have been fighting with his sword in his right hand. And then he could poke the other guy with a sharp head. But this one, with this, it's just for show. It's not really sharp. Anyway, why am I using that? We're going to get to it. Today's cocktail. Today's cocktail is the Italian Kiss. And it's going to be super, super simple. I'm trying to make these easy for everybody. And I hope you can all hear me. I'm going to come in a little bit closer. Hey, Dram to share. Yeah, don't worry, Jess. I'm going to be going inside as soon as I can. But hey, today's cocktail, Di Serono. Love that spin. And some sparkling. So for today, I'm using Trius Brut from here in Niagara. It's a VQA sparkling made in the traditional method. It's a blend of Chardonnay and Pinot Noir that rests sur lie, or on the lees, for up to 2.5 years. So, you're like, why are you doing this outside? Why do you have a dagger on? And I think some of you know what's about to happen. Or to quote my good friend Kevin Brock, Thirsty Traveler, don't worry about that, it was just plastic falling over. To quote my good friend Kevin Brock, the Thirsty Traveler, here's how it all goes down. And I actually have to blame him and give him a shout out because he's the guy who taught me how to do this. So, I'm going to tilt the camera just a little bit so you can see this. So, I've taken the foil off the neck and I've undone the cage. This is called the cage. It's always 6 twists. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move it up just a little bit, and I'm going to tighten it back up. And we'll fold that up out of the way. Alright. Now, I hope this goes right. I've done it before, just never on camera. So we're going to tilt it back up. I'm going to go back up a bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to Saberage this beautiful bottle of bubbly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the back end of the blade of this dirk. Even if it was sharp, I wouldn't want to use that. If you don't have one, firstly, why not? Zombie apocalypse. Secondly, if you want to, you can use a kitchen knife. If you have a really good, heavy French knife, chef's knife, you can use the back edge of the blade. And all you're going to do is put your thumb in the punt, hold on to it, and then just very quickly, boom. Just like so, and then you're going to hit this part of the neck right here, and it's just going to pop off. Well, that's the theory. Now, I have done this before. Some of you have seen me do this. To quote Samuel L. Jackson in the great movie Jurassic Park, hold on to your butts. Let's see if this will actually work. So, there we go. Let me grab the cork for you. So there we go. Nice and clean. Didn't even have that much spillage. That's fantastic. It worked exactly like I thought it would. I had no doubts. I had no qualms. I knew it was going to go. Anyway, we'll put that away. Sharp objects away safely. All right, so we've got our champagne glasses. That's right, good old plastic champagne glasses. We've got our Di Serono. So we're just going to pour a little Di Serono into the bottom of each glass. There we go. And then top it up with the sparkling. Now, I call it sparkling wine, not champagne. Why? Most of you know this. It has to be from the Champagne region of France in order to be called champagne. And you're saying, but Aaron, you just sliced the top off with a giant dagger. What about broken glass? This is actually perfectly safe. What happens is, because of the gas that's built up, the carbon dioxide in here, when that pops off, everything is expelled outward. Nothing goes back in. So yes, it is completely safe to drink. Now, I wouldn't obviously drink from the bottle, but it is completely safe to pour a cocktail. How's everybody doing? Impressive, thanks. Hey, addicts, Deny, thanks for joining. Scott, good to see you, buddy. I accept your movie challenge, and I'll post my first one shortly. So, you guys have seen all these challenges, you know, post 10 albums, 10 of this, 10 of that, 10 push-ups. I'm not doing 10 push-ups, don't even bother challenging me. That one won't happen. But Scott McMaster, a great bartender, an absolutely hilarious human being, and a really good bowler as well, challenged me to 10 movies, movie posters that inspired my taste in movies. You know what? I'm going to grab a chair and sit, and let's relax. 1 second. All right. There we go. All right. All right. No, Natalie. I can do 10 push-ups. I choose not to do 10 push-ups. All right, so, you know what, everybody? Cheers. The Italian Kiss. Now, if I could, I would garnish it with strawberries. Sadly, I'm out of fresh strawberries. Oh, don't worry. I poured one for you, too. I hope everybody has had a good Wednesday. For those that might have joined a little bit late, I used, in this cocktail, the Italian Kiss, Trias Brut, which is a dry sparkling wine from the Niagara region, a blend of Chardonnay and Pinot Noir, rested sur lit. That means on the lees. The lees are bits of dead yeast, skin cells, stem, things like that. That's what you missed, Natalie. So it's rested like that to help develop more flavor, more body. Then it gets its second fermentation, which gets all that sparkling going. Beautiful, beautiful bubbles. So look at that nice, fine, straight rows of bubbles. Not too big, not too small. Hey, chef. Hey, everybody. This is absolutely fantastic. You get that almond from the Di Serono, that almond flavor, that little bit of vanilla, blends really, really well with some of those apple notes that you get from this dry sparkling wine. Yes, I've been rubbing my hands together because, well, it's bloody cold out. And I just don't feel like walking around with, you know, drinks in my hand and whatnot. There's stairs inside to my apartment and whatnot. So, hey, I'm just going to hang out here and chat with you guys, right? So, that's essentially the cocktail. It's super easy. 2 ingredients. You can't go wrong. An ounce of Di Serono, top it with bubbly. Now, I don't expect you to go and Saber, you know, your bottle of bubbly. That's fine. I just felt like being a bit of a show-off and a bit of a goof. Hey, Josh, good to see you. So, story about Saberage and how I learned about it. Like I said, it was a gentleman named Kevin Brosh. He used to have a show on the Food Network called The Thirsty Traveler. If you ever watched Iron Chef America for a long time, he was the floor reporter. Great guy, absolutely hilarious. Love working with him. But I met him in 2008 at the Restaurant Canada show. Speak of the devil, there he is. Kevin, I was just talking about you, buddy. And how you and I met back in 2008 at the Restaurant Canada show, and you happened to saber some bubbly to start off a demo that you were talking about, that you were hosting. So I thought I'd saber one today in your honor. So there we go, buddy. Kev, here. I poured one for you too, buddy. Cheers. Just a little bit of Di Serono and sparkling. So anyway, back in 2008, Mr. Brosh, love you too, man. Mr. Brosh did this demo, and he told us the story. So Kevin, feel free to chime in and correct me if I'm wrong. This is how I remember you telling the story. It was about Napoleon. Yes, Napoleon Bonaparte. And how he invented Saberage, technically. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Kevin might have been pulling our legs, having some fun. But The legend is that Napoleon, when he was up on his horse, wanted champagne. Didn't want to get down, had no way to open it, so he literally pulled the saber that was at his side and knocked the cork out of the champagne bottle, and thus Saberage was born. He also said, and this is my favorite part, that in victory one deserves champagne, and in defeat one requires champagne. I'm not going to tell you if I won or lost today, but right now I'm winning. This is winning. Thanks, Kev. You taught me something. Anyway, yeah, that's what it's about. If you want to learn more about cocktails, you can definitely watch Kevin Brosh. His Thirsty Traveler is still up on YouTube. And if you're part of the hospitality industry, there's going to be an episode of Thirsty Thursdays coming up. We don't know exactly when. Kevin Brosh will be rehashing some of his travels, talking about what happened during the filming of those episodes. Well, I like that quote for all beverages too, Nat. Last week, Kevin talked about his trip to Chile and Peru and talked about pisco. We made pisco sours on camera, and everybody that was there, we all joined in and made cocktails. So keep your eye out on Facebook. Real Hospitality is what you want to look for, or follow me, and I'll tell you when and where the episodes are going to be, what cocktails we need to prepare, and you can join in, listen to Kevin talking about his travels, his experiences. Sometimes he drops things, and I have to fill in for him. You never know what's going to happen, but it's going to be fun. So there you go. There's that. Hey Peyton, how you doing, honey? So it's actually, now that the wind has died, it's actually not that bad out here. Either that or the champagne is warming me up from the inside. So, it's Wednesday. It's April 22nd, and I'm wearing a hat. Something isn't right. All right. Cheers, Kev. We'll see you later. Enjoy dinner, and don't drop it. No. Oh, someone's barbecuing. Ooh, it smells good. What did you have for dinner? Last night, I made pork chops. You're thinking, ooh, pork chops. Right? Growing up, pork chops were those thin, dry, leathery things that our moms coated with shake and bake, right? No. I got these beautiful, beautiful pork chops from the Chanticleer Boucherie on Queen Street West in Parkdale. While restaurants are closed and everybody's in the hospitality industry is trying to find a way, Chanticleer has opened a boucherie, which is French for butchery. You can order some really, really great produce from them, mostly meats, breads, things like that. I got some steaks, which were absolutely delicious, which on Friday I talked about salting. Those were from there. I had some andouille sausage that I made with a 4-cheese mac and cheese. And yes, I am actually 400 pounds. I'm just wearing a girdle. Last night I made herb-brined pork chops. So I took these pork chops that were about 1.5 inches thick. T-bone chops, absolutely fantastic. Gorgeous fat cap, good marbling. And I brined them in cider vinegar, salt, water, sugar, white peppercorns, coriander seed, bay leaf, and herb de Provence. Let that sit for a couple hours. Pulled them out, dried them, pan-seared them in a little bit of brown butter, finished them off in the oven for about 10 minutes at 350. While they were humming away in the oven, sauteed up some mushrooms, some shallot in some olive oil and butter. You want to go half and half to stop the burning process. And then I added a nice big fat spoonful of Dijon mustard and some cream and some more herb de Provence. Very, very French Dijon style presentation. Drizzled that over these gorgeous pork chops with a nice touch of pink inside and some balsamic roasted fennel. That with a nice salad, glass of wine. Beautiful dinner. Beautiful dinner. Tonight, leftovers. What am I going to do with them? Don't know yet. I might just reheat them. I might do something fun with them. I don't know yet. And I can see, just over my shoulder, a tiny little canine face. Let's turn the camera around. If you guys haven't met Monty, I'm going to introduce you to him. Now, I know a number of you already know him. Come here. We're going to come down here. Hey. And everybody, say hi to Monty. Where is he? There he is. Hey, buddy. You don't want to come out here. It's cold. And yes, my windows are dirty. I haven't had a chance to wash them lately because, well, It's either cold and snowing or cyclonic winds are happening. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate that. Yeah, so that was dinner last night. Don't know what I'm going to do the rest of the week yet. I might take a night off from cooking and just order a good old-fashioned pizza. Maybe. This weekend will be chicken wings, I know that. Yes, I know, I can hear him crying. I can hear him through the cold, closed window that he wants to come out here. But if I let him out, he's going to wander around and come back inside. It's like a kid. When they're outside, they want to come in. When they're inside, they want to go back out. Kids these days. No. There you go. So this weekend, I'm going to be doing chicken wings, so maybe I'll post something separate about that. Today is Wednesday. I will be back on Friday at 6 o'clock for our Di Serono Fizz Fridays. Every Friday, we're going to get together. We're going to make a Di Serono Fizz. It's so easy. It's 2 parts Di Serono, 1 part lemon juice, or just a squeeze of lemon, top it with some sparkling water, whether you use Perrier, Montpellier, Soda Stream, Club Soda, whatever floats your boat. Hey, you can use leftover bubbly if you've got some. But why would you wait that long? Oh, this is so good. I could drink like a bucket of this. All right. Hey, Andy. How you doing? Yeah, I don't really have much else to talk about right now, and like I said, these things are supposed to be short, fun. You know what, let's take another little walk around, see if we can see something fun outside, out here in the sunshine. Yes, I'm a wuss. That's why I'm out here in a hat. All right. So everybody, you know what? I'm going to go back inside, curl up with a little whiny canine. Everybody have a good evening. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy and well. If you need anything, please reach out to me. I will make myself available. Industry folk, if you're out there, this is primarily for you, but I'll open it up to anybody. I have blocked off 2 hours a day from noon until 2 for anybody that wants to talk. If you're just a little cooped up and cramped up, all right, fine, come on out, buddy. There we go. The dog is on the loose. The dog is on the loose. There we go. Sniffing around. Guarantee 30 seconds he's going to want to go back in. Anyway, industry folk, primarily this is for you. From noon until 2 every day, Monday to Friday. If you want to talk, if you're feeling, like I said, a little cooped up, a little stir-crazy, don't know what to do with your time, need help with whatever the case may be, reach out. Give me a shout. DM me. I'll send you my phone number. We can talk. We can have a Zoom. We can talk face-to-face this way. Whatever. I'm here for you. We all need to be here for each other, especially if you're out of work and you're struggling, either to make ends meet, if you need help with food recipes, on a budget. Evelyn Chick has done some wonderful stuff that way. I'm willing to help out as well. Yeah, let's just take a look at this here. This is actually what I do. Yeah, that's what I do. Wonderland is actually right there. Yeah, see, told you. He wants to go back inside. There's kids these days, I swear. 15 seconds. Anyway. Yes, Natalie, for sure. Pick it up. Have a Di Serono Fizz with me on Friday, everybody. Cheers. Stay healthy and well. Josh, thank you. We're going to have some fun tomorrow. So I work with Josh. And I've been doing some virtual training and tasting sessions with the sales teams. Tomorrow, I'm going to give them just a quick recap on Di Serono Tia Maria, but then we're going to spend some time making cocktails together. So I'm going to set up my kitchen like it's a bar. All of my ingredients, all of my liquors, my spices, my herbs, whatever. I gave them an inventory yesterday of what's in my kitchen so they can sort of get in their head about what kind of cocktails we can make. We're going to record this. I'm going to share these cocktails with you. Some of the team might actually get some cocktails sent or delivered to them in a safe manner, of course. And that's what's going to be going on for me tomorrow. I'd like to know what you're going to be doing tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going back inside. It's cold out, and I'm going to pour another fizz. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a good evening. If you came in late and you missed anything, this will be going up on my YouTube channel. Hit me up for the link. It's actually in my Instagram profile. And you can watch this video and all my other videos there and you can have a cocktail and have a laugh. Cheers, everybody. Have a good night.